and you're listening to Blueshirt
Underground Show,
the #1 Rangers podcast. Make sure you tune in and find out all the latest news. Let's go Rangers.
Blueshirt Underground, motherfucker!
can't be as a Ranger fan, can't be as a Ranger fan.
This is an unlawful gathering. This is an unlawful gathering. The truth is out there. The truth is out there.
This is the underground. This is new media. This is the underground. This is new media.
Ranger fans, report to the critical thinking hangar. Ranger fans, report to the critical thinking hangar.
And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers. And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers.
This is New York Rangers hockey. 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 This is New York.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Blueshirt Underground Show. Today is Monday. It is Monday. It is February the 27th. And Eddie, it's Monday night. You know what that means.
The Rangers, the Devils, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Trading, all acquiring the key pieces. Who will win the trade-a-rama? Will it be those teams that will be the New York Rangers who are settled on Wednesday? Possibly signing the great, acquiring the great Patrick Kane. The long nightmare is over. The Rangers won a game. The season is back at full tilt. And here's Joe Ferguson. What a drop back pass. Jets lose 43-14. All right, that's fine. Now over to you, Giff.
Thank you, Eddie, for that beautiful intro. As always, I expected you to start with something like Rangers spitting, sitting, shitting.
There was a lot of that too.
But never quitting.
Wow.
Yes. A billion things to talk about tonight. We will cover them all. We'll get to Keandre Miller. We'll get to the big win over the Kings. We'll get to Patrick Kane. We'll get to a New York Ranger legend getting into it with a former Devil scumbag live on the air over the weekend.
Yeah, that was
I've
pretty
got
good.
video of it all.
We were going at it, Sam.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, I got to tell you, it has been a whirlwind last 5. I mean, since we were on the last show 6 days ago, so much stuff has transpired with the Rangers and the NHL and everything.
And a lot of it not good.
Well, yeah, the Rangers' performances weren't very good, except for last night. And, there are teams in the division. The Eastern Conference is just loading up for the playoffs. We'll break it down for you.
Yes, we will. As we
Jim,
anxiously awaiting the official Patrick Kane announcement. What are the chances that Chris Drury pulls a rabbit out of his hat and trades for somebody completely different than Patrick Kane?
There's
somebody
no
completely
way.
off the radar right now.
Now, I will admit the Swami was wrong. He said no Patrick Kane. I have banned the Swami from tonight.
Oh, no Swami? Wow.
Well, he was wrong. I mean, Patrick Kane, I mean, this is such a sure thing. Don't make me break out. No, I'm not going to break out the hat. I hear that music. I blow that guy up. His Tanner Janot did not come true. And boy,
what a trade that was.
Thank God it didn't come true for that price. Holy Manoli, Chris Campoli, Tyler Toffoli. I mean, that was some deal, Nashville got. But can you question Tampa?
No.
They always make these guys into...
They know what they want, and they go get it.
They've got a pro scouting team that, by evaluating other pros, they know exactly what their fits are. So, all right, they're not going to have a draft pick till 2026. They don't care. They're just going for it now. And yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, I know, this isn't Ranger related, but Steven Stamkos, doesn't have the rest of his life he's going to retire. So they're going for it. They got the best goalie in the league, arguably, in Vasilevsky. So go for it.
Until proven otherwise.
Right. Okay.
Cal Foote, a 5th-round pick, a 4th-round pick, a 3rd-round pick, a 2nd-round pick, a 1st-round pick. All Tanner Janot.
I know, right? That's,
crazy.
I don't know. Again, if the Rangers would have given that, forget it. There'd be pitchforks and...
there would be pandalirium.
Yes. Can we start off the show? I know you got a lot of clips. Let me just get
wherever you want.
Okay. Let's take a moment of silence for the dearly departed from this. For the dearly departed from this team, the most ruthless, the most I can't say devilish, the most nefarious Ranger in history. A man who ruined this team single-handedly. Vitaly Kravtsov is now...
Glenn Sather's dead? Glenn Sather's dead?
Yeah, that's true. Glenn Sather wouldn't have said that. But a man who had 1,000 nicknames. Kravtsov, Crapomania's running wild. Now the Rangers can move on, and the Ranger fans can move on to hating Vladimir Tarasenko now. Next,
that's already started. It's already started. It's already started.
Pick a Russian.
Right. Pick a Russian.
Aaron, it's so typical. But Vitaly, I have to say, I don't give a crap where your career goes now. You're not a Ranger. I'm not going to be following you. God bless. You're closer to Russia. You're going to be jumping to the KHL after this season, probably. And good riddance.
We will get nightly updates on his progress with Vancouver. I have no doubt.
I don't care.
No doubt.
He failed as a Ranger, and that's all that I care about.
Speaking of ex-Rangers, by the way, Julian goes away, scored a goal in his first game as an Ottawa Senator, just like Sammy Blake did in his first game back with St. Louis.
Well, God bless you, Julian. And
I don't know what it is about this jersey, about that Rangers jersey that just takes away a man's skill. It's like Superman with the red sun.
I have no idea if Sammy Blake ever scored after that. And
I don't know.
Again, once you're gone, I did not know about the Julian Gauthier goes away. He went away, and
he scored. Sammy Blake scored twice.
Wonderful.
I believe. Yep, he scored twice.
Crap Shack. There's another one. The hatred continues for a 22-year-old kid, 23-year-old kid. But again, I don't care. We got back, we get back a 7th round pick. Thank God they showcased him. God knows. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
I like knowing this information just because I think it's funny, because it's the history of this team. It's just how it is. It's
Just got to move on.
What's up, Liam? Frankie Gallo is here. Howie Sussman's here.
Also, we got the great Tyler Mott that we discussed that last show.
Yes.
And that's about all I have to say. I'm ready for liftoff, Captain. You guide me. You got the calm. I mean, you got the,
Well, I don't know how much you want to delve into the Red Wings game or the Washington game. They were both complete and utter disasters.
The Caps game was
Coach,
an atrocity.
Coach thinks the team was distracted by all this outside nonsense. You buying that?
Nah.
I'm not buying it. I'm telling you why I'm not buying it. This isn't like, I think, these players aren't stupid. They read the papers. They know what's going on. They know that they know that trading for Patrick Kane wasn't going to break up the core of this team. It wasn't going to cost, mega players like when they traded for Marian Gaborik. So I'm not buying it. I just think they played like shit. I don't think they were distracted. I just think they played like shit.
Here's the story, Morning Glory. The Rangers did not play Rangers hockey. There was no interest in playing defense, either by the defense or the forwards. Vladimir Tarasenko, as Michael Silvers so aptly put it, on one back check looked like the controller came out of the game. He was just coasting, and it looked bad. It looked horrible. Funny. It was a bad look for him. I just think the Rangers got away from what they do best. It's a concerted team effort. I hate what?
Which is what again?
Well, the Rangers, they play hard for the last 40 minutes at least. They can't.
Hard, Sam.
Well, I said the last 40 because for some reason in the first period it's a fucking, looks like they've been airlifted in from the top of the ceiling and they're not prepared and the other team's got goals. But
right.
The Rangers are forechecking. They're a hardworking team. They concentrate on the defense. Keandre Miller, before the spittoon incident, has not been looking good. I am a big fan of Keandre, but he had been shitting the bed constantly, making mistakes. Just no team effort. 60 minutes, forecheck. And I didn't see that from the Rangers. They were more interested in, I can't even say scoring goals. I mean, and let's face it. And, I still believe in you, Jim. You told me not to worry about Shesterkin. I got to tell you, that Capital game tested me because
that was a rough one.
It was a rough one. I was starting to
pulled. Right? After 2 periods.
They got pulled after 2 periods. I started coming up with 3 Gore. As I've seen his nickname, he's going to give up at least 3 a game. But once again, ye of little faith, Eddie. He pulls it out yesterday and plays a great game. So, I could get into those games, but they were shit. They were shit games. They were terrible. They deserve to lose. What am I going to do? I'm not going to make excuses. They didn't play well. Getting down early, having TJ Oshie mock them. I don't know. Yes. It was. Sean, I better believe it. I was, but come on, day games, those early day games. They never win.
Shows.
That 1:00 start.
Anything before 3:00 and the Rangers just aren't ready.
No, we're not ready. They're not ready.
Right.
It's always a nightmare. It's always a nightmare. So I was just like, and they get down, 3-0, whatever it was. Meanwhile, they're cheap shotting everybody. I'm saying, where is Ryan Reeves when you need him? Well, I was like, I wish we had. Kuznetsov took a shot at Filipino, right? I think it was. Cocaine boy, Kuznetsov. And I don't know. I was not happy. Yeah, he got him in the choppers, didn't he? That's where he high stick Heedle right in the balls. He speared him.
It was a spear, yeah.
Yeah, it was a spear.
Right.
And how many minutes did he get for that?
Bupkis. Say Bupkis, Paulie.
Bupkis. Yeah, Dick Bupkis. That's what you got. I mean, he should have got the guy's bent over. You don't think something happened? I know the angle they gave us was not conclusive. They should have showed the other side. Then we would have been up and even more. They weren't going to win that game anyway. It doesn't matter. The power play sputters when they need a goal. The penalty killer's been struggling a bit. I got a lot of things to say, but go ahead. I don't want to get sidetracked with some garbage.
No, you say what you want. Say what's on your
I
mind.
just want to say one other thing with Panarin and Tarasenko. They're forcing that down our throats. Listen, I know a lot of because I know that there are a lot of Ranger fans now. They're playing Russian roulette, literally Russian roulette. Krasov's gone. Now this Russian, he's underachieving. What the fuck do you want? We got him for Sammy Blais. Okay, we didn't get Vladimir Tarasenko for the regular season. He's a proven playoff performer. I'll wait to the playoffs before I pass judgment and put a bullseye on his back. You think Esatikanen, people were watching his regular season? No. They watched his postseason play. That's when he came to play, and that's when he performed. So stop. Why is there always got to be a whipping boy? Why?
Always. Because I don't really know how other fan bases are, but I'll tell you, that's this one. This fan base is just out of its mind sometimes.
But I'm going to get, and I agree with you. I think the people on social media and whatever this is called. What is this called? The internet or something? On the internet, you are fucking lunatics, okay? What I saw in that game thread on our own thing, season's over, we're done, blah, 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 in that Cap game was ridiculous. You should all be ashamed. You look at it and screenshot that shit.
You should. You should.
So,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
But I'm going to tell you something. Vinny Vassalino, right? We all know who Vinny is. Him and the 18,000 strong who were at last night's game, they warmed. They heated the cockles of my heart by the way they reacted and cheered on that team last night. From the get-go, Jim.
Yes.
The Igor chants in support of him. The Mika chants after the block shot. The Let's Go Ranger chants, which apparently are a rare thing because everybody wants to do Potvin sucks. The amount of cheering and just what a live crowd last night. I mean, what and just I believed again because those were the faithful there at the game, not the people, the bitching and the moaning and the complainers and the doom and gloom people from the internet. They showed up. They cheered their Rangers on. I was proud of that. I think it helped the Rangers. I think it helped Igor. The fact that we played with a half a defenseman last night because we're accruing.
Right. As we speak, pennies on the cap
Pennies.
are being saved. We should have Jerry Lewis and Ed McMahon giving us a Rosengarten every 10 minutes.
Let's go to the tote board.
We're 800,000 under the cap. We're $800,001 under the cap.
That crowd at that game last night was one of the best regular season crowds I've seen in a long while.
There's another 10 cents.
Oh, we just accrued another 10 cents towards the cap. And
it's like the scene at the end of It's a Wonderful Life when the townspeople are coming in with the money and the one guy's there with the handing machine, handing it all up.
Hit the noise again. Hit it a couple times. I mean, it was so great, especially for Igor, because, if it were the internet people, they would have been booing him from the start. They gave him the confidence, and he showed what he was made of last night. The Mika thing was beautiful. It really, because I was down about the fans. Listen, I get down when they lose, but I don't take it personally. I don't start picking up people to blame it on. Again, I'm going to say this, and then you people would think that we have won cup after cup after cup.
Right.
We are so spoiled that if we go on a 4-game losing streak after win 7 straight, that apparently we suck. We're the worst. That we're so far into losing, we have to lose our shit. Please. But anyway, that's all I have to say.
All right.
I mean,
can we backtrack to the Caps game and then we'll start we'll go back to the Kings game. We'll start at the very beginning. We'll go through it all.
You be my co-pilot.
All right. So
take on.
Really, all I want to talk about from the Caps game is this hit from Oshie on Lindgren, and we're going to pull it up. We're going to look at it. We're going to see what everybody thinks. I'm open to suggestion here. Let me see. Oh, we got it up on screen. Let me give it the.
Am I going to be a
screen.
Ranger fan when I analyze this, or am I going to be impartial?
Be impartial. Say what's on your mind. You're not afraid.
I never say what's on my mind. I'm always holding back.
You're not afraid to speak your mind.
I know.
All right. I don't think there's any audio with this. This Twitter clip that I found. So there's the hit. All right, here it is from another angle. Is it dirty? Is it a dirty hit?
No. Gallant
you don't
says
think
it's dirty. Gallant
said it was dirty. I'll tell you who else thought it was dirty. Now we're gonna close. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop the share in here. I'll tell you who else thought it was dirty. One of the greatest Rangers of all time thought it was dirty.
You mean one of the greatest Canucks that left the Rangers?
One of the greatest Canucks.
Well, one of the greatest Rangers. Who thought it was dirty?
Mark Messier.
Yeah, who left us for the Canucks?
All right, but he's still in the annals of one of the greatest Rangers of all time.
That's true. All right, I'll leave my personal feelings aside on Mark Messier, and he is a beloved, one of the greatest Rangers ever.
Here's Messier and Subban getting into it on the ESPN intermission report.
Does
I didn't
Subban
think
spit
that
at
this
him?
was a dirty hit by all means. And then you see the fight after with Goudreau. Goudreau obviously says to him, "Hey, we got to go."
So you have it as a good no call.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate he got hurt. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but that's not a dirty hit.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't disagree more. I completely
agree or disagree.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right here. He waves off Mark Messier.
Ah!
Are you kidding me? This bum waves off Mark Messier. Let's see it again. Here.
Completely agree or disagree? I disagree.
Oh!
How dare he? How dare he?
Okay. TJ Oshie definitely took advantage of a vulnerable player, and it's exactly the kind of hit that we're trying to get out of the game. And the reason why he was vulnerable, because he had to take the shortest route to a puck, which you're taught to do, and he couldn't create an angle which kept him safe. TJ Oshie knew that he was vulnerable, and Lindgren should have actually kind of held up a little bit, felt Oshie on him, and then absorbed the check a little bit better. But because he didn't, and TJ Oshie saw him vulnerable, he took advantage of it, and it should have been a penalty, and it could have been a major penalty, in my opinion.
Leaves, hold on.
Yeah.
One of their key defensemen gets hurt. If I'm a Rangers
Top
fan,
pair is Adam Fox's partner.
If I'm the coach, if I'm a Rangers fan, if I'm the GM, if I'm the owner, I'm ticked off. You don't want to see that guy get hurt.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. If I'm a forward and I see Fox or Keandre Miller or Ryan Lindgren trying to get the red line to get the puck in, if you're one of those defensemen, as a defenseman that's been targeted throughout his career by physical guys who want to put I'm aware that I'm going to get hit in that play. You cannot leave yourself vulnerable in that situation.
Well, that may be true, but the unfortunate part, there's consequences to your actions, and TJ Oshie definitely took advantage of a vulnerable player. And clearly, you have not been paying attention to the NHL over the last part of your career, because that's exactly the kind of hit that we're trying to get out of the game.
Clean hit.
What's Lindgren supposed to?
How dare he?
How dare PK?
I know we've picked up, we've said some things about Messier here, but how dare he? How dare he pick on? How dare he wave off Mark Messier?
I didn't see that.
Who does he think he is?
Well, I mean, given
he's nothing. He's nothing. One of the dirtiest players of all time. He is garbage. How dare he wave off Mark Messier?
I didn't see I can't believe he gave sass to Mark Messier. You don't sass back to Captain Mark Messier.
Kiss the rings. Kiss the rings.
Kiss the rings. You don't do that. I did not see the wave off, the dismissal of one Mark Messier. He should be thrown off the air for that. Suspended.
I agree. How dare he?
Why? Blank's gonna blanks. Just couldn't resist, Costa, could you? I think he's just dumb. But I do agree with him. I don't think the hit was dirty. If his head was turned towards the glass, then I'm saying if it's on the numbers, and then it's dirty. It's just a brutal hit. And I think if we reversed it, we would not think that was a dirty hit if it was Jacob Trouba doing that.
I'll be honest with you, if it was reversed, if it was anybody on the Rangers throwing that same hit, I would expect them to be penalized. We have seen them call a lot less on that type of hit.
But you take that all out of the equation. You're just judging that. Yeah, because I've seen, the Rangers get penalties for fucking farting.
Mark Messier says it's a dirty hit, that's good enough for me. That's all I need.
Oh, okay.
Man played hockey for 37 years.
Yeah, but how many times did Mark Messier do that shit? I mean, Mark Messier wasn't exactly the exemplary.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that once.
Yeah, Mike Modano, that elbow that put Modano in that stretcher and they dropped it.
I don't remember that.
Listen, PK Subban.
Look, Mark Messier speaks. I'm listening. That's it. PK. How dare he?
I agree. PK Subban is an expert on nothing. Zero. I think Mark was...
Sammy Blais' Hall of Fame career was derailed because of that man.
Well, he's back. He's got 2 goals, he just told me. So
yes, but he'd still be here. He'd be on the first line.
What's the consensus in the chat room? The people at home. Give me a call. No. What do you guys think? Do you think it was
718-86 WFAN, the 2 Talk.
What do you guys think? I mean, I'm not seeing that. Everybody hates Subban. That's a consensus. But
he's not going to make a lot of friends, with this crowd. But
no, he's terrible.
I gotta grab a water.
He's not a likable person. Jim is really is appalled by the PK Slewfoot's hot take. Dirty hit, John Kozic says.
I'm a historian of this game. I'm respectful of the elders of this game. I'm listening to the guy with 6 rings over the guy with 6 suspensions.
Black-hearted Crow, my good friend, Nick DeCristo, says that it was not a dirty hit and that Goodrow, who did stand up, John also says he put himself in a vulnerable position. I was
not
sick.
arguing with it.
What I was sick, just like a lot of people were sick last night when Zibanejad took that shot off the ankle. I thought it was all over. I said, "Oh my God."
We were watching the Stanley Cup swirl down the toilet as Mika was carried off the ice like it was Gettysburg.
Yes, I have the Rosen reaction to Modano somewhere. I'll post it in the next show. We'll when he drops him. I can't believe that. I can't believe what I just saw. Yes. Come on, Howie. He did, but the hit was not needed. You want guys to finish your checks. I don't. That's true. It's like that Bissonnette guy chirping Gretzky. Shut up. I agree. So, you got it. Okay, here we go.
There.
Look at this world-class elbow. Could they show the elbow in this?
He hit. Cross the line, Dolan. For Modano, was he hit? Messier looked like he hit him in the head with his shoulder. And Modano may have been knocked out here.
Well, he got him. I don't think Modano knew Messier was behind him.
Sal Messina.
Sal Red Light.
Got to him, and he is injured seriously.
JD was sending out resumes that day.
They called for the medical trainers right away. We'll have to see how the hit was. That was Messier coming from behind. It was such a quick collision. There's the pass coming across ice to Modano. There's Messier coming in, and it looks like he got a stride in front of Modano. Try if we can do it again. There, we got him in the head with his shoulder. He got position on Modano, and wow, he looks out.
He's out.
Let's see if we can see it again as the pass comes across. Mark Messier coming from behind and shoulder right into the head of Mike Modano, who is
good night, nurse.
Down on the ice.
Mommy, where's my tricycle time?
This is just frightening here.
No, you're frightening, Sam.
Modano being taken in an ambulance.
He is conscious.
Yeah.
You can see the eyes open. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I can't believe we just saw that. They dropped. That was live in the tunnel. Open. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I can't believe we just saw that.
We can laugh about it now. He's all right.
The whole thing. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nick, you've never seen that, really?
Oh my God. And Michael Silvers, from that time on, lost his job as an EMT and became a broadcaster. Oh my God. Play it one more time.
Really? You want to say it one more time?
Oh, just one more time. The dropping. It's just unbelievable. I shouldn't be laughing like this, but it was 20 years ago. What longer than that? I remember watching this at home and go, did you see that?
The ice. No, they have a doctor out there.
This is just frightening here.
It's going to get worse, Sam.
Modano being taken in an ambulance.
He is conscious.
Yeah.
You can see the eyes open.
On three.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
On 3.
Oh.
Oh my God. I can't take it.
You got it? Yep, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Being taken in
All
an
right.
ambulance.
And,
He is conscious.
and I don't got it.
Eyes open. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Oh my Lord.
Anyway.
I thought you said 3 then.
There we go. What's up, Rock?
Oh my God. That was it's just too much, man. I don't think I can recover. Oh,
Maybe that's what happened to Sam. Maybe they dropped him off a stretcher and it all went downhill after that.
thank you, Rock. Oh man.
Anyway.
All right. So what were we talking about? Oh, about that.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Subban is rolling his eyes. He's flipping Messier. I mean,
Waving
what
him
happened
off.
to respecting your peers? I mean, if Messier says it wasn't dirty, just agree with him and move on. Oh, God.
Are you all right?
I don't know. Oh, if I was in my living room, I'd be rolling on the floor from that.
It's like the night Costa fell off his chair.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, so I didn't think the hit was terribly dirty. It looks like there are people who agree with me, so I'm not that crazy. But in thinking that, now from what I've heard from Secret Squirrel over there, Mr. Gallant, whatever you will call him this week, he's not too concerned about this injury, even though it's day to day, which it could mean Monday till next June.
Right.
Saturday.
Ryan
June.
Lindgren was spotted in the locker room either today or last night without a sling.
I mean,
so there is that.
That is very fortunate because that looked like a crusher, a shoulder separation, if you will. So this is good news. The Rangers would be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, without this warrior defenseman. And speaking of warrior defensemen, I want you guys to get out of your chairs right now. Open up your window and say, the Rangers defenseman put on a show of brevity and brotherhood last night. 4D after Keandre Hot Fudge Miller spit, got a match penalty. Oh, right in the eye. And they put on, I think, a unifying moment for the New York Rangers last night by that heroic effort by Nico Makala, right? Is that his name? Something?
Yes.
The Trouba Show, the Trouba Train, I'm going blank on the other guys. Oh, who?
Ben Harper.
Ben Harper, Valerie Harper, and I'm having an embolism tonight after that Madano hit. I can't think. Who's the other fourth defenseman?
Did you get dropped? Fox.
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 You remember Fox's name?
Right.
Those four guys, and it
Harper
was so great.
and Nicola.
Yes. It was, and then they took the picture afterwards with Schneider in it.
Right.
I feel like they kept it simple. They kept it safe. There were a lot less odd man breakaways than we were used to seeing. I think it was a unifying moment for the Rangers. I really do. I felt that.
I hope you're right.
And, playing one forward down. I mean, although it was Jake Lecision, who really cares? Did anyone question why he just didn't put Panarin out there to serve the penalty?
I don't know if anybody questioned that.
I mean, he had to pick? He had to because I didn't know if that counted as time played or not. When Lecision went to was it Ryan Carpenter? Was it Ryan Carpenter? Right,
Ryan Carpenter.
They scratched,
and then got 13 seconds of ice time when the penalty was up coming off the ice.
Yeah. So I don't know. Okay, so go back to these other games. The Cap game you want to talk about?
No, I just wanted to talk about the hit. The Cap game was disgusting, so there's really nothing else to say. The Detroit game, same thing. Blown out of the water, just bad game. So really, the focus is last night's game, where we had a little bit of everything.
As I was getting the lowdown from Joe and Sam, how difficult it is to beat that 1-3-1 defense or the 1-2-2 defense or whatever they're playing. You just can't get into the zone, Sam. You just can't get in. And as I was watching the goaltender get pulled, now listen, those goals that they got, the Rangers got a lot of puck luck last night. Let's not.
They did more than usual,
which they deserve because they've hit about 400 posts this year.
Right, you got to make your own breaks, so you got to work. Right. You got to work hard, Sam.
And they chased Jonathan Quick. They put in this rookie guy, this young guy who's got this incredible record. I thought, oh, here we go. Now this guy's going to be
Stuart Copeland.
Yeah, Stuart Copeland, former drummer of the Police.
Right.
We're getting this in that Keandre, or K-Andre as PK Subban. You'd think that he would know how to pronounce his name.
Right.
And it looks like Keandre is at casino night.
I'm sure that's not awkward.
Maybe people.
Really, because some fucking buffoon is going to have just a little too much to drink tonight, and he's going to go up to Keandre Miller and go, "Hey, Keandre, don't hit me in the eyes, man.
Hey, instead of signing autograph, could you spit on this envelope?
Hey, Keandre." Somebody's going to do it. You know what assholes people are. You're people.
Well, you know what? Casino night, you got to wear a tux. I would think more the upper echelon.
Be that one guy who just has that one vodka tonic too many.
Okay.
And he's gonna go find a shield, or he's gonna put his sunglasses on. Keandre, don't spill. Give me an advisor.
Now let's talk about this a little bit. I don't want to get too into it. Now, Keandre says it was an accident. I don't think I'm buying that. I mean, I was born at night, but not last night, obviously. So it's whatever. I think it's a disgusting thing to do. Whatever he gets, he deserves. But I'm moving on. I'm not going to chastise him for the rest of. Oh wait, we're going to Toronto. It's never good when we go to Toronto, Jim. I can tell you that.
Well, you want to watch it?
Yeah, why not?
Going to want a match penalty for spitting.
That's what they were looking at.
Now, does that look like a guy who doesn't who thinks he committed an accident?
So Keandre Miller must have spit, obviously, at something.
Really look at Jarl Halak. He's like, "What the fuck, man? You spit at him?"
Because they found it on the video, which is an automatic match penalty.
Gallant said he never saw anything.
Match. Now there's a lot of speculation on what Gallant just said right there.
Oh,
you're reading his lips here.
Well, he wasn't happy. It was probably like a stupid move.
Well, yeah, but read the lips here.
Boy.
Oh, what happened?
We're buffering.
Oh God, no. Hold on. Let's just
We're in
refresh.
buffering circle of death.
There we go.
Match penalty for.
Oh, no, I lost it. Hang on. We'll get it back.
79. It's been awarded.
Yeah, see if we can.
20-game suspension. Toronto's Rangers will be down 20 minutes.
Come on.
There
we go.
Must have spit up.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know.
It's been awarded match penalty for spitting.
I don't know why this is buffering now all of a sudden.
Kmart Internet?
That's what they were looking at.
Fucking Twitter. Hold on.
Spitting.
We try and leave it
That's
as
what they were looking at. So Keandre Miller must have spit, obviously, at something because they found it on the video, which is an automatic match penalty. Boy, oh boy.
Match penalty for spitting.
That's
been assessed to Keandre Miller.
It's a terrible penalty to take for a lot of reasons. Remember, the Rangers have been rotating 5 defensemen.
Right, that brings into play whether Braden Schneider will
spitting it up.
Or
Miller heading off.
Or whether they use a forward. There's
Drew
Miller.
Doughty's right in front of him.
There's Drew Doughty.
He was spit shine in that shiny helmet.
And he spits right in his face. I mean,
yeah,
you know what it is when I make the video big. I'm working on a TV here, and I'm not using like a regular computer monitor because I like a nice big screen.
Fine.
So that's why it was. I think that's why we were getting the buffering there. But you get the idea.
I get the idea.
So you get the gist.
He's to blame, and he'll pay. And the Rangers killed the 5-minute off, which was great.
So then here we have this. Let me see if I can just play this.
All right.
I was spitting and I fucking hit him. That's Keandre's story, and he's sticking to it. Look.
He doesn't have that kind of demeanor, so it is kind of shocking, but he did do it. Let's face it.
Doughty's right in front of him.
Yeah,
I mean come on, right in front of him. They are no more than a foot apart. Come on, look. I don't buy that it was accidental. I just think he was just a young guy did a dumb thing.
That's it.
It happens. But you know what? Just own up to it. You know what? Heat of the moment. I lost my fucking head, and yeah, I spit at his visor.
Well, maybe he gets more games if he says that.
Just own it. Just own it.
All right.
Stupid. I did a dumb thing.
He looked kind of stupefied by the whole thing. But yeah, it's just a bad move, a bad look. And Ranger fans got to own up to it and say,
I don't buy that it was accidental. I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, yeah, Andrew's correct. Doughty likes to chirp.
I get that too.
But there's no reason to do that.
Spitting is just another. It's a whole new level of just.
He was just shining his helmet. That's the
with
thing.
COVID and everything. Remember that?
Isn't that over?
COVID and everything.
Isn't that over? Yeah.
With COVID and everything, he bites him.
COVID and everything.
I don't know.
With COVID and everything, he bites.
Whatever. It's what? Yeah.
Frankie's buying a company line. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just telling you, I don't believe it. Look, I still support the guy. I'm not off his. He just did a dumb thing.
Somebody in the chat messaged earlier. Maybe a couple games off is the best thing for Miller right now.
Maybe.
Keandre's coming up. Keandre Miller. I don't know. Well, listen, he's a good boy. He did a dumb thing. Oh, I mean boy. He's a good man. Did a dumb
He's a good
thing.
man, Sam.
He's a good man. As far as I know. What do I know? But there is precedent.
I just think like I said, I just think he's a good kid, good player, and he did a dumb thing. It happens. They all do dumb. We all do dumb things when we're young. We do dumb things when we're old.
Yeah. It gets worse sometimes for people.
Just own it. Take your lump and move on. It'll be over. It'll be over. I just think the accidental is. I just think that's just own it. Yeah, it happened. I did it. I'll take the punishment, and we move on.
Yeah. Well,
he gets suspended for 3 games. Does his money count towards the cap? That's my first concern right now. That is all I'm concerned.
We accruing Rosengarten.
Right.
Yeah, does the suspension give us more cap money? I mean, this is the most ridiculous. We got to wait till Wednesday. What is this, like Carvel? Wednesday is Sunday?
I mean, could you ever imagine just a scenario where the New York Rangers have to dress 2 players and can't have them play because they're afraid of them because they can't have them getting hurt because they have so little money to work with? Like, you just never equate the Rangers with not having enough money.
And now they had to send Braden Schneider down for 2 games or something. He's down in
That's what I
Hartford.
mean. Schneider had to dress and not play because they didn't want him getting hurt. Because if he gets hurt, then they can't dress enough players. Then they got to call somebody up.
What a franchise. I got to tell you. When I saw that, I was like, what? And then my first inclination, because it takes me a while.
They should have sacked Chris Kotsopoulos, Jim.
Yeah.
They would have saved some cap room.
My first thing was, is Schneider not playing because they're going to trade him? Because that, it took me a couple seconds to get up to speed. Now, if that was the case, then the whole Ranger sphere would have went nuts, Right. But so I was just like, whatever this is okay. I knew they were just going to screw up, no matter what it was. Rangers trying to get too cute with their drafting, their playing, their whatever they're doing. It's gonna turn out to turn.
It's gonna backfire.
It's gonna backfire. You're right. That's the exact correct word. It's gonna backfire.
So
and then
with 5 minutes left or something, I think it was something like that, 5-6 minutes left in the first period, we get Keandre Miller hocking a big loogie, gets thrown out of the game. And we got a defenseman on the bench that we can't play, Verboten. So, I mean, I was expecting, and I mean, I said it in the group thread. I think I even tweeted it that I expected Tyler Mott to wind up taking some shifts on defense. And Gallant said that he spoke to Mott before the game.
Yes,
and said that he might have to play some defense, but it just never happened. Ben Harper, the guy that couldn't get in the lineup for 10 games, now all of a sudden he's playing he played almost 30 minutes last night.
Yeah, he's Serge Savard now. He's out there. He's Mr. Defensive Defenseman.
He's playing Girardi minutes.
Yeah. Well, Avery E., you ask a very important question. What if they do all this work and Kane is a flop?
I love the fact that this question is coming from my 17-year-old future stepdaughter.
Yes, this is a
17-year-old is asking this question because this question is on everybody's mind. What if they do all this? Is this enough? Are they good enough? Is Kane the missing piece? What if he's not? Laughing stock.
Well, I don't think it's laughing stock.
What if they go out in the first round? What if they meet the Devils in the first round, which is entirely possible right now, and the Devils bounce them right out of the playoffs? And they made all these moves. We had to bubble wrap Braden Schneider for a game because we had to save pennies for Patrick Kane, and we lose to the Devils in 5.
Well, I have a different viewpoint than you do, which we very rarely have.
That's fine.
All you can do is the best you can do.
All right.
If they got Tarasenko, they got Mott, and they got Kane, and it don't work out, this team, if they get bounced in the first round by the Devil Dogs, it's on them. It's not on the GM. It's not on the organization. It's on the players. And there's a good chance, Jim, that this could happen.
And if it does, this might be a 6-hour show of me just dropping F-bombs.
I mean, you see how much, you get like 8-game evals around here. Tarasenko's a bust, a bum, the whole thing. Kane doesn't score in his first couple games. Look at this.
Well, that's the funny thing is that Tarasenko did score in his first game, and the fan base is still writing him off. It's not working out.
Right. This is what
Andrew,
you do.
I do believe that I do honestly believe that the Rangers are still the better team, but I'll tell you what, Andrew, they better be. There's gonna be hell to pay on this program.
The Rangers have the experience. If they play the Devils, they've got the experience. They've got the better goaltender. They've got the better defense. The Rangers are stacked if they get Patrick Kane. There's no excuses. They put the best team that they could possibly put together, and if they lose, they lose. There's no guarantees. So
No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Back up 10 seconds.
Okay.
If they lose, they lose. No. No, we're not writing it off. We're not writing this off like Ipsy Pipsy. What can you do? If they lose, there will be fire and brimstone, my friend. This play, I'm telling you, there will be just.
I told you. 3 years, I'm out of here. So.
Oh, I guess we're having a blizzard outside.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow too. I hope it does snow, so there's no school tomorrow.
Yes, it is snowing like crazy. I just wanted to snow so that I can work from home tomorrow because I'm supposed to go to the office.
Okay. You're gonna be crushed if the Rangers lose in the second round.
No, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Is what I'm gonna be.
Really?
Yes.
I have no expectations for this team.
Crushed is losing to Ottawa a couple of years back in a series they never should have lost. That's crushed. Crushed is I don't even want to say. I don't. You see that lost to the Kings in the Cup Finals. Still losing to the Lightning 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals at home. That's crushing. This will just be. I'll be fucking pissed.
Maybe. Didn't you think? Don't you think? Well, let me ask you this. Do you think the Rangers come post-trading deadline, if they get Patrick Kane, which it looks like it's 99%. Patrick Kane is in a work stoppage. He's not playing. I only want to come to the Rangers. Blah, 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 blah.
I love the fact that all of this shit has transpired, and all it's done is give the Rangers and Patrick all the leverage.
Yeah.
This trade 2 months ago would have cost the Rangers so much more in assets and everything else. And, now it might cost Tim Gettinger and a 7th-round pick.
Look at Connor. I still see no reason why we should get Kane. Why? He's coming for nothing. He's going to come for literally nothing. I mean, why wouldn't you want Patrick Kane for nothing? They've got no leverage, the Blackhawks. They got to get something.
Right. It's not going to cost the Rangers. Minimal. It's not going to cost them a lot of money.
It's not going to cost them money. Why? What assets is
it going to cost them? It's not going to cost them a player off the roster. It's not going to cost them any of their prospects that we know of. I mean, the Rangers have zoned off, as far as we know, everybody. Anybody of value. So
that's why I'm like, it costs you nothing. Rock is reporting from 2 Guys, 1 Cup that he will be a Ranger tomorrow.
And the Rangers are in Philadelphia Wednesday night.
Whoa. Are you going to go to the game? If Patrick Kane's a Ranger?
I suggested it.
Oh.
I suggested it via text to my beloved. And I said, hey, and I sent a screenshot of the ticket prices. And I said, Patrick Kane's first game as a Ranger could be Wednesday night. And all she responded with was LOL. So I don't know what that means. It's still
there you
$44.
Go.
Times are tough in Philadelphia, man. The tickets are just dirt cheap.
Maybe one of you guys can answer this. Has anybody worn 88 other than Eric Lindros for the Rangers?
What number did Pavel Brendel wear?
No,
that's a weird one. You can look it up. There's actually they have that on Hockey Reference, which is the greatest website.
Hodge, that's right. Ken Hodge wore 88.
Ken Hodge, there you go. That's right.
Yeah,
he did wear number 88. I
forgot about him, Andrew.
Ken Hodge. Who had that? I'm looking at.
It was Andrew. Then Michael Smith came in.
Mike Smith, he would know. Mike Smith is an older gent.
But after Lindros.
Sweater numbers. Here we go. 88. Only 2 players. That's it. Ken Hodge and Eric Lindros.
Well, I don't know about that 88. Didn't work out so well for the first 2 guys who were 88. I mean, Lindros was good. I mean, for what he was. Yes, I had forgotten 77 and 88. Espo and Ken Hodge. And what was Igor Ulanov's number? Wasn't he like a 66 or a 44?
I thought he was one. No, he wasn't one. Ulanov.
I don't know why I'm riffing on numbers now, but
I'm looking. I don't see him.
55. He was a double number. 55, maybe.
Was he 55?
Andrew
yes, 55. He was 55.
Andrew, you win the White Carnation tonight. Wow. I saw that stiff play a playoff game.
Here's one for you. Since we're on this for a minute here, only one player in Ranger history has worn the number 56. Can you name that player?
56. I want to
no
say
cheating in the chat room.
All right, I'm going to go with Ron Talikowski.
Incorrect. I'll give you a hint. We're still waiting for him to come back from injury.
Michael Sauer.
Michael Sauer.
Wow. Wow. Dane Byers. Wow. You guys are throwing some names around. All right. So circling back, they're going to get Kane. My thing is the East is tough. Everybody's gearing up. The Devils got Timo Meier. I mean, they gave away a lot for a guy that they haven't announced that they're extending him. So he, right now, at present, is a rental. They gave away some prospects. They gave away a couple picks. They're all in on this guy. He's a goal scorer. He has 31 goals this year. He's a good player. It certainly added something there. But what happened, Ranger fans? You're all afraid of the Devils. Well, you hated you didn't like their coach. Lindy Ruff can't coach in this league. Now you're all afraid of Lindy Ruff. Give it a break. So, all right. Well, they didn't extend him. That's all I'm saying. So, you sold on Miles Blackwood and Vitek Vanacek and net. We got Shesterkin.
Vanacek's been pretty good for them.
What? But yeah, he has.
Here's a good one for you, Eddie. I got one more number I'll hit you with.
Okay.
Name me any Ranger who's ever worn the number 49. There have been 4 players. If you could name one of them, I'll be amazed. No cheating in the chat room. If you can name one guy that's ever worn.
What was the era of the last guy award?
Actually, the last guy who wore number 49 is still in the system. Oh, boom, look at this. Cutter's cheating.
God. You guys are cheating.
Dan Fritsch.
How about Rob DeMaio? Was he 49?
No. Okay. Greg Moore, Dan Fritsch, Ilkka Heikkinen. You remember him?
Oh, yeah. It's around 2000, 2009, 10.
Yep. And Laurie Panganiemi.
Is he still with the team? Is he still in the minors?
He's in Hartford, isn't he? Yeah. That's my understanding.
I will be in Hartford this Sunday, to do my scouting of the post.
Ron Telikoski. Wow, he was one of the last guys to wear 35, by the way.
Ron Telikoski, I think he learned to skate like 4 years before he became a Ranger. All right. They want to play the numbers game one more time, and then we got to get down. We got to go talk brass tacks after this.
Let me see.
Ron Telikoski's dead. This just in from 2 guys.
Is he?
He died in a skating accident.
July 6, 2009, at the age of 47.
It had to be drug related. That guy could fight. Oh, he was a good fighter. This just in from 2009. Telikoski dead.
Here you go. Here's another good one. Only 2 Rangers have worn the number 58. Can you name either one of them?
58.
This is a good one.
I don't know. Again, what era are we talking about? Era.
Post-show era. Both of them.
Had Roman in there. He had to make it in.
Nope.
No, I'm looking at the chat.
I know. They're both post-show.
Brody DuPont. Rock guesses.
Not Brody DuPont.
I have his rookie card.
You up?
I have no idea.
Christian Thomas.
Oh.
And the great John Gilmore.
Oh, they loved him. You remember? He was another favorite.
I liked him.
Ashton Greshner. Ron Greshner's daughter is here. Ashton, that was very good. Ashton, I don't know. Ashton's a boy's name. So,
well, Ashton Greshner is Ron Greshner's son. That is his name.
Wow.
If that's the actual heir to the Greshner throne, I don't know, but that's his name.
Oh, well, there probably is not going to be a lot left in the coffers, Ashton. I just want to tell you. But if it is,
you want
Ashton,
one more?
Oh, okay, one more.
Oh, this is fun. little something break up the monotony. How about
Thank you, Ashton.
Let's see if you get this one. Only one New York Ranger in their history. Ashton Greshner loves our show.
Yes.
Your father, if you're really Ashton Greshner, your father is a former guest. Only one New York Ranger has worn number 95 in their history. Who was it? And if you don't know this, you're going to catch hell for it from the chat.
Oh, man. Well, wasn't Nedved was 94. I remember.
Nedved was 93.
Nedved was 93. 95 was Pruka. Was it Pruka?
Incorrect.
I don't know. Oh, they
Lettieri. Come on.
Pay attention to Vinny Lettieri.
Ashton knows it.
Bob Dole knows it. I didn't know it. I have to ask my wife the numbers half the times. Especially early in the season. All right.
Only one New York Ranger has ever worn number 97.
Oh, God.
Can you name him?
No, I don't want to name him.
Another heir apparent from your neck of the woods, Edward.
Matt Gilroy.
You got it.
Matt Gilroy.
Very good.
He's still growing into his body at 35 or whatever he is now. What an idiot. What a nothing. Hobie Baker winner at 38. How old he was? Hi, I'm Matt Gilroy.
I like it. I like the show reference from John Riggs. Hi, I'm Matt Gilroy.
Hi, I'm Matt Gilroy.
Hi, I'm Matt Gilroy.
I think he liked Snickers or something. I remember.
He was reading off a cue card. And he had to read the words, "Hi, I'm Matt Gilroy," off the cue card.
Oh, that's right, yes. Wow,
he was like Ted Baxter up there.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with the numbers game. My head's getting all confused.
All right, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry.
It's
good though. I like stuff like that. I like to keep my brain working.
Not me.
I like to consistently test my memory in every way possible.
No,
I feel like that's the best way to stave off, dementia issues down the road.
My best way to stave off dementia issues down the road is to watch that Mike Modano being let go.
Not get dropped off a stretcher.
Yes. When he gets dropped, I laugh, and that brings me immediate joy. Okay, so
Joe, that is true.
So 69 also. We don't have a mascot as well. We never had a mascot, right?
Is it Larry our mascot? Isn't the Chief our mascot?
No. Somebody told something.
Joe always talks about the Chief. You. Fuck you.
I don't know. I kind of want a mascot.
You want a mascot? You want a Texas? You want a Ranger mascot, like a Texas Ranger, like a rootin' tootin' shooting cowboy mascot? See, even Avery thinks Dancing Larry's our mascot.
He's gonna die, and when he dies, who's gonna take over?
I'm okay with Dancing Larry, but that new commercial with him in it is disturbing. It's disturbing because it literally looks like he's being given birth to out of that couch.
My wife said she liked
it. It's such a bad imagery of him coming through the couch cushions like that. I don't know whose idea that was, but whew, with his shiny bald head, it looks like it's a boy. Like congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Hofstetter. It's a 60-year-old Jewish man.
I don't know. I don't know. Get a bear or something. Ranger bear.
Ranger bear.
You know, he wears like a Park Rangers hat, like Smokey the Bear.
Right.
He's like Yogi. I mean, it doesn't really
Scotty,
scream
wouldn't
New
you look
York.
mortified? He said their faces when he comes out of the couch, they look mortified. Would you look mortified if Lance and Larry came out of your couch?
Yeah, put me in the Swami head hat. I don't know. Why are we? We're so upper class we can't have a mascot? Every other team's got one? I mean, I don't understand. The Rangers, they got to be taught. Oh, the Yankees don't have. I was in the discussion with Vinny Vasalino. The Yankees did have a mascot, he told me.
Yes, very, very briefly. He looked
and
like.
He said it was not well received.
No. Here. Let me see.
What was it?
I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
There he is.
What the hell is that?
That was the Yankee mascot.
Looks like Thurman Munson after the crash.
That's what. You had to.
I had to go there.
Did not last long. Was not well received.
It looks like he's what you call a pinata. It doesn't even look like a mascot. You look like if you whacked him with that bat, candy would come out.
On July 22nd, 1979, a furry pinstriped fellow. Well, see, this was part of the problem too. A furry pinstriped fellow with a big belly, spinning baseball hat, and giant ginger mustache strode into Yankee Stadium. Dandy, the Yankees' first and only mascot, had made its world debut. It didn't go exactly as planned.
Is that a penis?
Well, you know, I don't know if this had. I'd have to read this whole article, but it couldn't have helped that. It couldn't have helped that this mascot looked just like Thurman Munson, and a month later, Thurman Munson died.
See, I did think it looked like Thurman Munson. Dan
Lou Piniella became enraged.
Would he kick dirt on it?
Said he doesn't belong on the field. Let him do his routine somewhere else. And I guess they called him Dandy because Yankee Doodle Dandy. I get it. But Dandy, I mean, you know.
Wow. Well, if the Rangers put that forth, I would not be happy. How about
everybody thought Gritty. Everybody thought Gritty was a ridiculous idea, and that thing's super popular now.
It's the only mascot people care at these mascot things.
What about Youppi? Youppi's popular.
I like Youppi.
I like Youppi when he lost the bet and had to wear the Rangers jersey walking down the streets of Montreal.
The Rangers should bring up Sonar from Hartford. He's the Wolfpack mascot. Maybe bring him up to the big league. Sonar. No? Well, whatever. Such things to talk about in the midst of so many things going on. What else did I want to
Sonar's not a bad-looking mascot.
No, he's not bad. His birthday's coming up Sunday. That's why I'm going.
Is that where you're going for Sonar's birthday party?
Yeah, I went last year, too. Look at Sonar.
What do they do for Sonar's birthday?
All the other mascots show up for the minor leagues.
Oh, that's nice. Sparky will be there?
Sparky, it's only the AHL.
Oh, the AHL
mascots.
Oh, okay.
And local Connecticut mascots. It's true, though. Would you think if we did have a mascot, I know this is a wacky topic talking when we're about to get Patrick Kane, but
right.
Do you think he'd be well received or people just take their frustrations out?
People would hate it. People would hate it no matter what it was. People would hate it. People would hate it. People would hate it no matter what it was.
How if it was like Frank Boucher the Bird. Boucher the Bird.
Frank Boucher the Bird.
Or Graves the Gorilla. Come on. I don't know. So that's the story.
What about just like copying Mr. Met and having a big puck head and Ranger,
head.
Mr. Ranger. Mr.
You're
Ranger.
right. We can't have nice things here.
What about just like a costume character and then with a big Liberty head? No, that doesn't work.
No, because anytime this guy or girl, whoever's in the mascot, went up and started cheering, and the Rangers got a goal scored against them, they sit on your jinx, Liberty.
Right.
It would be told they take all that for you. We can't have a nice thing. We just can't have nice things here. The fucking Liberty's a jinx. It's bad enough. I have a problem with the Rangers too. With the organist and the music, the one who's running the PA. After the other team scores, why do I have to hear White Zombie like, more human than human or whatever that song is? Like they play pump up music after we get scored on. They should be playing like the funeral dirge or something. I don't want to get more human than human, more human. That's what they should play after we give up a goal. Not some up-tempo crap. They're playing Take On Me after we score. They score, the other team.
But they just play this. After every goal, the other team scores.
That's appropriate. That's appropriate.
Caller number 2, introduce yourself to the public. Man, I done muted the call.
Wow. That's an oldie but goodie. From the Blog Talk days.
Right.
I think music's important to the game, and playing an up-tempo tune after we have a goal while I'm sitting with my head down at home, cursing to myself. I don't want to hear an up-tempo. It's not getting me up. I'm not here for the music. I don't know why they play the Backstreet Boys show. And I don't get modern day hockey with the whole. I get with the game, but I don't get what they think is. I don't know. Oh, Jason Chimera. Don't even bring him up. Boy. The only time I ever got crazier about a player was that John Druce.
Oh,
another one of those guys.
Giant Sam head.
A giant Sam head with the bad hair. I told you he should start wearing a hat every game, a different hat. Go baldy, shave it close like me, and then put like a little mini hat on him. It'll make it more interesting.
Chandler, Andrew. It was Chandler.
Yes, Chandler hated Jason Chimera.
Jason fucking Chimera.
Ugh. So, all right, what else we got to talk about? Did you have more clips?
That was it. I had the Messier. I had the Keandre Miller, and then the hit, and then the spit, the hit, the spit, the shit. I got it all.
Well, they got the Flyers. The Flyers.
What if they play this after every opposing goal? Remember this one?
Honey bun sugar plum,
the cupcake song?
A cupcake song. Oh, boy.
The New York Islanders have found a new way to, provide us with comedy, I guess you could say. Amy Brady, the owner of Cupcake Gourmet in Huntington Village, makes a funfetti cupcake desired by most of the children that walk through Brady's bakery doors. With the most unique and colorful frosting swirled together in rainbow fashion, this cupcake is one of her best sellers. The highly sought-after cupcake is now...
That's enough.
Oh, yeah, wait, you didn't like the sound of your voice?
No, I just don't know where. I don't remember it, so I don't know where it's going. I don't know how long it is. You know, I have a tendency to drone on for 15 minutes.
I probably got in there somewhere. And what cupcakes?
Hello, Frisco.
I don't know, Cuddy. You want to call in? Talk about your Leafs shoring up.
Who said no calls? Just click the link. What do you need? A fucking invitation every week?
Yeah,
just call in.
Call in, you.
If Costa wants to call in, he's on the fucking switchboard before the show even starts. Why do you need an invitation? Why do I have to drive to Kitchener and pick you up and bring you to the show? Just click the link. Go get on the Walper Wi-Fi with the romantic enhancement. Call in. We'll call the Walper again. The link
What link?
Oh, Christ.
I don't know. From the Pittsburgh Beavers, I don't know. He's probably like, there he is, Keandre Miller, spitting. I mean, how many times he's going to spit? This is what happens when you have George Parros in charge of the league discipline.
Oh, there he is. I can hear him. Oh, wait, Joey Wagner. You're going to have to wait a second now, Cutter.
Well, Joey Wagner's up?
I don't know. I'm looking to see if he's live doing anything stupid.
Just gooning it up. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Mike and Cutter, there's no video for you. So I'm going to remove you both. And all I see is Kana. What's up, Kana?
Guys.
Kana.
What's going on?
Tell us about your experience.
Oh, you're referring to the Capitals game, yeah.
Yes, you went to the what are they playing now? The Cap Center? What was the name of the building?
Capital One. All right, through this restaurant in Baltimore, and what they had involved, you also got to go on a party bus, and it was that photo, this beautiful photo, right? And so go to the restaurant before it's me and about 29 other people, and just a pool of Caps fans. That was an utterly amazing feel.
All right, Kana, I'm sorry. You were breaking up really bad. We couldn't hear half of what you said.
Apparently, he said he went to see some balls.
I heard something about a bus.
I heard balls.
Nobody can understand
went to
you.
a viewing party.
Right.
A restaurant.
All right, I'll give you one more crack at this.
All right. Okay.
So, yeah. So, obviously, right. It was about, a third, give or take. So, I did have some there. But, yeah, it was, I mean, I'm not exactly.
Nope. Steal somebody else's Wi-Fi and try again next week.
I mean,
sorry.
I don't know why he's using that blue light special Kmart. Oh, the kitchen over. What?
His face pops up on screen and you just go, oh.
No, I said the pride of Kitchener, Ontario.
I screwed up. I'm trying to fix because the last time I had the mirror and it was off. So yeah, it was on my end. You're right, Jim.
What?
What? No, like.
What?
Huh? Am I not?
All right, enough of him too.
I'll flip this.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, he makes me laugh. What's up, boy? Sorry, guys. One of my buddies just walked in.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing.
It's hold on a second. It's 2023 here. Can you guys get like a Wi-Fi signal going here before you call in? Can you
Well, he's
test
on a-
your Wi-Fi?
He's on a
I got,
phone.
unlimited
No, I'm not
data.
talking about Mike. I'm talking about Cutsy and Connor here, the two gas station twins.
Once again, I'm in the FedEx break room all alone today.
Where I live. So what I do is I move down the street near the tower at a Hess gas station.
Thank you, Frankie, from the grave.
God bless you. Say hello to Ron Talakowski. Wait.
So what's up, Mike?
Not much, guys. Not much. Just laughing with.
Are you? How upset will you be if the Rangers get Patrick Kane and don't go to at least the conference finals?
Well, I'll be pretty ticked off because I got a family member I talk to all the time who was a Devils fan, and he would give me shit every single day. My cousin, and it looks like we're going to be on a cruising course for a first-round matchup, and it would be just like it was back in the '90s when they were fighting it out each year. So I'm looking forward to that. So I just don't know why they just make the deal already. You know.
Well,
I read something today that
they're accruing.
That they said that
Right.
they have the money. The state to take 35% of his contract now. I saw something. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Something's going on over at your house, Jim. I hear some laughter there.
They're upstairs. Yeah, they're laughing. They're all in the chat room reading the comments.
All right.
So they're part of the show, which is great. I don't know why. I have no expectations for the Rangers.
Mike, your audio is very low.
All right, I'm on earbuds, so.
He's okay. I can hear him.
I'm telling you what the people at home are saying.
Tell the people at home to put their speakers higher.
All right.
Let me take them off. Hold on, guys. You hear me now?
Oh, much better.
Much better.
Yeah.
Sean says the UPS break room has better audio.
Why don't you come on live then, Sean?
Yeah,
well, he doesn't do this show. He only does other shows. I said the other night he's doing another show.
George Grimm's, the brother Grimm
Too
show.
much of a little bitch to come on.
What?
No, Sean, he's my buddy. I love him.
Oh, the gauntlet has been thrown.
No, I love you, Sean. You know.
Listen. So yeah, he only goes on those highfalutin book writer shows.
Yeah, hoity-toity shows. Pip, pip, cheerio.
Okay, well, could you? I'm sorry, I've lost all the people. Chadwick is asking you to be gonged. Some
me?
people have said, "Are you calling from Riyadh? Where are you calling? Somewhere in Saudi Arabia?" I don't know.
I got these pretty shitty earbuds I got for nothing. So.
No, you sound okay now. I don't understand.
No, I took them out. No, there was people in here before on their break. So.
So
now I'm in here all by myself.
So let me ask you both this question. Are you back with Shesterkin? Do you think he's fixed whatever was going on? Was there anything broken? They flashed that save percentage last night before the game. I nearly puked.
I never left Shesterkin.
No, neither did I. I just think the defense slowed down a little bit. You know, it's a long season, though. You know, guys get tired. They have shitty games. You know, it happens, but they'll be all right when it comes time to play for real.
I think so. They have playoff experience. I think they got that over the Devils. I think the Rangers also got.
I was thinking about that before. I don't think that means anything because if that was the case, we would have lost to Pittsburgh last year, but we didn't. So,
all right.
That's but I do like what we have going here. With Kane now coming in, There's no excuses.
Would you agree with me, Mike and Jim and the people at home, that this core of the players is really lovable? Like, I really like this group of players more than I've liked, a group
Absolutely.
in a long time.
I love how close they are.
I do like the Zibanejad Kreider thing that they do. They seem like they feed off each other.
Did you see Zibanejad hugging Rammer as he left the ice last night? And then Kreider coming up behind him, and he said to Rammer, he points at Zibanejad and said, "He's so dramatic, right?"
Right.
Yeah. I hope Rammer does his Miyagi.
They're very, very close. I like that.
Fix that shoulder. Yeah. Speaking of the Devils, I don't know if you guys noticed. I was at Newark yesterday. Unfortunately, but I did go to a nice. I went to see Jeff Dunham yesterday, and it was like every other person. Like everywhere I went, there was all these Devil fans walking around in jackets and shirts and all that. I was like, they're not even playing, And that's around the time they made the trade, and they couldn't stop talking about it. I was like, come on.
Well, it's been a long time.
I did flip off Bredore's statue. So
yes, I saw that. That was a fabulous. I would have brought Dunkin' Donuts with me and put
I was too. We didn't, I picked up a couple friends of ours. Didn't have time to get coffee. That was a plan too. I was gonna get a coffee, just put it right on the statue and walk away. But I didn't get a chance to do that. It's literally like right on the street. I'm surprised nobody's hit it with a car.
Some Ranger fan tried to destroy it. That'd be great.
I'm not kidding. It's maybe 25 feet from the street. 25 feet.
A new mission. I'll buy you a junky car. You run into that thing.
Spray paint NYR on the side. And
just get an old Ford rack body truck.
I know somebody like Costa will do something like that for the show.
Oh, he definitely would do. Matt Morello, too.
Yeah. Spray paint MWO on the side.
Or Uncle Daddy.
Dr. B would do it, and then he would just hightail it back to the Philippines.
Yeah. Here's a little thing I remember.
Go right to the airport.
Well, he's learning to fly, too. He could land an airplane there.
Right.
Just clip it with a wing. Clip it with a wing. I remember one time Brodeur was actually doing an autograph signing at Freehold, and he walked in, and there was probably like 200 people online, and I was working at the time, weaving through all the people, and he walked in. He could give less than a shit about anybody on that line. There were people trying to high five him. He wouldn't touch them. He was just like this. I was like, what a scumbag. So couldn't happen to a better set of fit. Yeah, Jim, you remember where the Freehold Raceway Mall was, right?
Yeah.
It was one of those collectible stores. It's long gone now, but he came in and the place erupted. The whole wall was like lines weaving all over the place, and like he walked in one side door, he could give less than his shit. wasn't even looking at anybody. Had his head down, and he was like, give less than, If it was one of our guys, then that would never happen.
Most hockey players are ecstatic. Any team.
Yeah.
But I guess, he had many. There's an altercation my friend recounts between him and James Dolan. James Dolan was sitting behind him at the Garden and just ripping into him and saying the most awful thing. Talk about really two nice human beings, Marty Brodeur and James Dolan.
Right.
Scumbags.
So I am planning on going back to the restaurant we went to. So I will try to make an effort to get some coffee, donuts, whatever related stuff on the statue. But get some Gorilla Glue and just right on the statue there.
That would be funny. All right, Mike, we got to get a couple other calls in. What's that?
Okay.
Especially if it had like a New York Ranger logo on the side.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Take care.
All right, we'll talk to you next time, Mike.
Thanks for calling, bro.
Anytime. See you guys.
There he is.
There he is.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is this on?
Yep.
Hello? Is this on? Mine is better than yours. Mine is better than yours. Yeah.
Busted
Spend
balls
some money on
tonight.
the internet, you cheap bastards.
He came in on fire.
So what's up? What's the good word, strangers?
Nope.
Well, it seems to me like if the Rangers lose, everybody's going to be pissed off, and I have no expectations of this team.
Actually, I have cable, Avery. I have even though it's optimum, but anyways. All I can say is I have faith in the miracle worker, Mr. What's his name?
Drury?
No, the goalie guy, the goalie,
Shesterkin?
Benoit Allaire?
Yeah, Benoit, the miracle worker. I have
Benoit
faith
Balls?
I have faith in that man.
Okay, he'll straighten him out.
Oh yeah, he's the miracle worker. Look what he did: Lundqvist, Antiranta, Cam Talbot, and a few others. He made them into. He made decent goalies into good goalies. He made good goalies into great goalies. Enough said.
Alex Auld?
What?
Alex Auld?
Nah, that's lost cause.
Not so much.
He's
Let me
big,
ask
he's
you
bald,
this.
he's Alex Auld.
Jeff wants to know if you can see him.
Yes, Jeff, yes.
Let me ask you this. Did you think people were losing their minds when they were calling for Halak to play before Halak? That he had that winning streak.
Like I said, I have faith in Shesterkin and the miracle worker and Halak and the whole shebang. And I apologize for me going to DEFCON 2 with Kane. Oh, Kane is gonna make them lose the playoffs. I apologize for that.
Well, you just, you don't want. We are by nature afraid of change. You know what I'm saying? We're into our routines. Rangers are winning.
When they won that game, when they went at LA, I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. The gutsy win. Mika chance. This guy's like a hero.
I'm still gonna go. Those fans, those were real fans at that game last night. They weren't a bunch of chumps. It's true. They weren't. They were for the team right off the bat. They didn't wait, because Ranger fans at the games they're on their heels until the Rangers score. They don't get into the game. They were in from the get-go. So that's what I liked. So, what else you got? Any hot takes? Did you think the Lindgren hit was bad? Dirty, not dirty.
It was legal. It's a legal hit, but it was a dirty hit.
Okay.
And the problem was that I don't know why nobody fucking was pounding Oshie's face in.
Oh, Goodrow went after him.
I expected a retaliation.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of mopes. Oh, he got hurt. Let's move on.
Ryan Reeves would have retaliated.
Ryan Reeves would have gotten him.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
Sure he would.
Yeah.
Glorified hype man. Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah.
Like Sammy Blay and Vitaly Kravtsov and Julian Gauthier.
Good for you.
Johnny Brodzinski. So
12 days to the viewing party, gentlemen.
Oh.
McHale's Bar and Grill, 51st and 8th Avenue in New York City. Rangers taking on the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh,
5
boy,
o'clock Saturday game.
The Sabres.
The Sabres were making a push, but Alex took one of their better players now. One of their better players on IR.
Chip.
Wasn't he a high draft pick?
Giving away
What?
an
No.
authentic Adam Fox jersey that
For
night,
the
boys.
Vegas
and
Knights,
girls.
he was.
Of course.
Uh,
They got a king's ransom for friggin'
Eichel.
Yeah, Pickle. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question, guys, before we talk about the viewing party, which really is the most important topic of the night. Were you a little bit jealous about what happened last night in the Boston Bruins game at the end of the game? Do you know what happened at the end of the game?
Linus Ullmark.
Linus
with his blood.
Ullmark scored a goal on an empty net. I said, boy, Shesterkin's got to do it. I couldn't.
Now, was this a home game or was this a road game?
I think it was at home.
I think it was at home.
I'm not 100% sure, but his record is like 34-1 or something. What's his record, Linus Ullmark? It's something like
He's got over 30 wins. Yeah, he's going to win the Vezina.
Oh, he's a shoo-in. I mean, just unbelievable. It was in Vancouver, Cutter's telling me.
Oh, so it was a road game.
Now Messengretz is saying it was a home game.
Home game.
Yeah, because I saw him wearing the white jerseys. The white jersey he was wearing, not the black. Aren't those the white jerseys? The road jersey.
I'm getting conflicting reports from this chat room.
It was in Vancouver.
It was in Vancouver.
In Vancouver.
But there were 10,000 Boston fans.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
And I heard the Vancouver fans blamed it on Vitaly Kravtsov. That stinking Russian.
Right.
Yeah, so Linus Ullmark does it. And I just hope I see Shesterkin do it. I think he's going to get a goal before he gets his next shutout. Because he just doesn't get shut out.
He will do it at some point. I'm confident.
I was a little jealous.
Yeah, he's got to go like that and hope it. Anyways.
So that's all
All
I
right,
got.
so the viewing party, we're giving away an authentic Adam Fox jersey purchased from Madison Square Garden. Upstairs, I got the receipt in case it doesn't fit you. You can take it right back to Madison Square Garden and get your size or exchange it for another jersey, whatever you want to do. Some lucky raffle winners going home with that. We'll have other giveaways. There's going to be drink specials. Joe Catroni and his wonderful wife, Susan Catroni, will be making their viewing party debut. As will, I believe, John Pacini down the block. He's coming. To his
Jenny
first
from the
viewing
block.
party.
Johnny
Yes.
from the block.
Who's who?
It's going to be a standing room only event.
All our girls will be there. Megan, Avery, Tanner. We're hoping Jen's going to make it. We're not 100% yet.
Ashton Greshner will be there.
Ashton Greshner will be there.
If his father's child support comes in.
Oh, come on.
I hate Ron Greshner. Sorry. He tried to sabotage this show. I thought you held grudges, Jim.
I'm not gonna say anything bad about the guy with his kids in the chat room. Telling us how much he loves our show. Well, we don't know that anymore.
We can interview him.
John Martino will be making his debut at a viewing party.
Wow.
Along with his son Frankie.
Some good Italians. Vinny Lettieri going to be there?
It's going to be Ginzo's hanging off the walls.
Jesus. The eye ties are coming out in full
It's going to look
force.
like the opening scene of The Godfather.
Meeting of the Five Families. It's a sit down. I got to tell you, Buffalo's no joke. What game is this? What network is this going to be broadcasted on?
Let's see. Hang on, and I'll tell you.
GSM?
This will be a MSG. Oh, Joe.
Oh, Sam.
Wow. All right. Now, what the hell was I going to say? All right. So, yes, we're going to have that. Now, I noticed that there was a viewing party for the Capitals game.
Yes.
In Brooklyn.
Yes.
By a group called I Am Ranger. I Am a Ranger or something like that.
Something like that.
Now, let me tell you, they were charging $30.
$35.
$35. You got food and you got open bar, but no top shelf drinks, just like whatever's in the well there, your basics.
Right.
And they were charging, well, how much were they charging for a shirt?
$20, something like that.
I think it was $20, $25. We're charging $3 for I Am a Ranger sticker. You know how cheap stickers are? You can buy like 500 for like a dime.
And I don't know what the food could be, but it was in New York City.
It was in
Brooklyn. There's no bar in New York City. They're not just going to let you come in and order off the menu. It's probably a buffet of hot dogs, corn dogs, pizza rolls, and bagel bites.
And then you're going to watch the Rangers get waxed.
Right.
You come, cover charge for a view. I don't care if food's included. I mean, you come, Greshner was there, Jeff. That's right. Ashton Greshner was there. Right. Ron was there. What kind of drawer is Ron Greshner at this point? He's like 70. All right. Anyway, you come to one of our view parties. How much do we charge, Jim? Nothing.
$0. If you could literally come to our viewing party and not spend a dime. I mean, you're going to look like an asshole, but you don't have to spend a dime. You just sit there and nurse a water all night and don't buy a raffle ticket. Well, you don't have to spend a dime.
Yeah. You could.
There's no charge to get in. You hang out with the best of the best. I mean, this is the cream of the crop of Ranger fans. It's loud. It's rambunctious.
The measuring stick, my friends. The measuring stick.
There, he said it. That's exactly right. The measuring stick. No charge.
One of the greatest regular season wins in New York Rangers history took place at one of our viewing parties.
Stickers we give away free. I ain't charging you for a sticker.
I've got Ranger buttons here to give away. I've got tattoos. I don't know what else I got here. Got all kinds of stuff.
Costa's gonna bring a mystery bin. We're gonna draw stuff out of it. Get his
I got earrings.
What earrings?
Earrings.
Christine, you want an earring?
All kinds of stuff.
Gotta bring my props and shit.
Yeah.
Ranger feather earrings. I got a couple. I think there's a couple of those in there. I'm not sure.
Rally will make an appearance.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
And you're gonna have a lot of fun. And you won't be thrown out for cursing. You know, this bar is probably like, if you say to drop an F-bomb, they'll be like, "Oh, sir, you have to leave." Here you can say anything. Almost anything. There will be children around. So please, don't refrain.
Right. They're used to it.
They're
used to it.
They were raised right.
Right. All right, Costa. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Until next time.
Take care.
Out, Maverick.
Bye. All right. Hold on.
All right. Better.
Yeah. All right. You sound pretty good there, Andy Pettit.
All right. Can we?
Yeah.
Is it the stuff?
All right. Go ahead, Kano. What's up?
What else is there to say other than no? Really?
Really?
Sorry.
It's what it is. I gotta buy better headphones. All right, I'll talk to you guys.
All right, no
We'll
problem.
talk to you next time. I want to hear the story about the game, so it's not like we're brushing you off. But
What's the
yeah,
worst we can further discuss?
all right. Okay.
Email us.
Email us. We'll read it on the air.
And here he is.
What's
now
up, Cutter?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry about that. I screwed
You're a
up
little
my
bassy
settings.
tonight.
That's okay.
Yeah. Sorry
it's
about
okay.
that, guys. Am I allowed to go off on the Kratzov deal?
I guess. I mean,
Yeah, you can do anything you want.
Okay, great. Why the hell? This guy has dropped off like a cliff. Why? He was so good, and now we get rid of him to Vancouver for a 7th round pick 3 years later.
Hold on.
And the fact
Wait a
is-
minute. Hold on. When was he so good? When was he so good?
He was a top prospect, was he not?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was so good for the Rangers. He
That's
had no
true,
value
but
left.
We thought he had value. Sorry.
Well,
yeah.
but by the time
But
it
this
came
is a-
time to move,
I fucked
he
up.
had no value.
No,
You're lucky they got a 7th round pick.
Well, I think what he's saying is this is another failure by the Rangers. They drafted him 7th overall, and they just gave him away for a 7th round pick.
Yeah, a 7th round pick in 2026. We got a worse return than that Swedish Petunia. Remember, Eddie?
Yeah, that Swedish Petunia.
Yeah, there you go. We're on the same page.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you that it shouldn't have come to this, but it did. So what are you going to do? You got to cut your losses and we move on.
What are you drinking tonight?
Look, Patrick Kane is going to be here in 2 days, and we got to make room. What are you drinking? What is that, turnip juice?
no, it's apple.
Oh, apple.
Lime Ricky.
Lime.
Yeah.
It's a rusty nail. Lime Ricky.
Lime Ricky. That's funny. I don't say that much.
Is that alcohol?
It should be alcohol.
Oh.
It's whiskey.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be a soft drink.
When are you going to
No,
come
it's
to a
not-
viewing party?
When I can afford it?
You know what, Jim? I've had
Bullshit.
enough
When
of
you-
him. Now, let me tell you right now. Me and you are coming up to Kitchener, Ontario, and we're going to meet him. Me and you are going to do it.
We're going to road trip?
We're going to road trip.
Get my passport? All right, my passport's ready.
I got my passports ready, too. I say over the summer, we go up there.
We stay at the Walper?
We stay at the Walper. We get one of those romantic enhancement things. I'm telling you, Cutter, we're coming for you. We're going to video the whole thing. It's going to be on Ranger Crisis. We're going to get Josh Gimbel. We're going to stay at his house. He's already invited us. No, he hasn't. But Josh lives close to you, right? Maybe we'll go to Kitchener Ranger game. When do they start their season, Kitchener?
What do you mean? He was there yesterday when they played Sault Ste. Marie.
Well, I'm saying after the summer. That's where we're staying. We're staying at the Walper. Look at that. I've already reserved a suite on the 4th floor there.
With a view.
With the view.
Yeah,
With
that
a
is
view.
it. I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah.
We're going to, I like John Riggs said, we're going to do a show from Cutter's bunker.
No,
Hey,
well,
anything-
no, I don't want to go to the guy's house. We'll meet for somewhere and we'll break.
I want to
bread.
go to the house. I want to go to the house. I want
Maybe he
the
doesn't
I want
want
the
to sit at his house. It's kind of awkward.
BSU beginnings. Jeff Diamond.
Well,
wow. Caffeine Club is in here. Is that a bot?
No, I don't know. He's saying get video. Must be
okay.
must be somebody that knows what's going on.
I thought it was
big
a
crowd
coffee
in here
club.
tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Caffeine Club. I just got
Somebody's
the-
watching on Twitch. Watching on YouTube.
Twitch. We love Twitch.
Cool.
Right.
Well, I think that's what we should do, Jim.
BSU beginnings. Jeff Diamond.
But when does Kitchener season start? Usually, what month?
September. Late September.
Yeah. It might have to be next season.
Yeah, it'll be next season. But we got to revolve it around the game. We go to the game with him. You know, I'll get one of those luxury suites. I get one of those luxury suites that I'm so accustomed to. Do they have luxury suites at Kitchener?
$30.
Yeah, we got them.
Yeah, because I'm a VIP.
Yeah.
All right. We take Caffeine Club with us. And let me ask you this. Jim has said
we'll take him out to eat. You got a Denny's up there?
I love Denny's.
Get an IHOP.
Can we go to Firestone where you work?
Firestone.
Canadian
Tire.
Well,
I'm sorry. Canadian Tire.
Hang on. There is a restaurant called Fireside Restaurant close to where I live. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
This could be a whole event. I'm going to start working on things.
Yeah.
I mean, talk to my wife if I can go.
Well, also talk to Gimbal about it because, I think he would love for you guys.
No. I know you want a little in between. You want a buffer. No, you're getting me and Jim right away. 2-on-1 at the.
We're gonna stay at Josh Gimbal's house. We're gonna babysit the babies and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be a whole.
We're gonna get we'll get 10. It'll be like a 10-part BSU documentary.
Caffeine Club's in Ottawa?
Oh, Caffeine Club's in Ottawa.
Wow. Another Ontarian BSU. Nice.
Caffeine Club, by the way, is formerly Gunhead 17.
Oh, Gunhead. How are you,
Right.
man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Are you enjoying this? Is Ottawa enjoying the spoils of Julian Gauthier? I mean, talk about highway robbery.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're talking about Cam Talbot being moved again.
He hasn't been playing so well, and he got hurt, and I don't know what's going on with him.
Ottawa's got 3 goalies who are hurt.
That's the Walper. That's the Walper calling Eddie right now, confirming. They want to know. They want to know if Eddie and I want the champagne suite.
If you got the champagne suite, I want to see pictures.
Oh my God!
Can we just follow you around for a day?
What are we gonna do? A
day in the life
on him? I just want to meet the guy.
A day in the life.
Hey, yeah.
Well, we want the. I mean, this is. I mean, if we're gonna do this, I mean, this has to be a BSU event.
It is a once in a lifetime thing, I think.
Right. I mean, this is like a. This is like a. We might be able to sell this to Netflix.
No,
I don't think Netflix is going to buy this.
Netflix wouldn't buy it. Wouldn't buy anything.
What about Hulu?
Hulu, yeah.
Maybe
Discovery Plus.
Stars.
Oh, it's not.
A 2-hour delay for the schools around my area for tomorrow.
Oh.
They do that.
I believe it is still snowing here, so it's supposed to snow through most of the night.
Yeah.
All right, Cutsy. Anything else? Do you want to see the Rangers get Patrick Kane?
Do we need him?
Yes.
Sure.
Can't hurt.
Well,
right?
It's just the money situation is just getting on my nerves.
Well, that's for the big. You know what? Speaking of the money situation, did you know that Gallant did not know about this whole Braden Schneider thing till right before the game?
Does that surprise you?
No. What is Drury keeping secrets? He's another one. He's waiting till right before the game to tell, hey, by the way, you can't play Schneider or Carpenter.
Dress him, but don't play him.
Yeah. What an organization. Yes. So 2-hour delay for I'm already doing closings now.
Right.
The school district is delayed 2 hours.
We could run them on the bottom.
Yes.
Like they do on the local news.
I used to love that as a kid. When you used to have to wait for the closings.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm so old, I used to do it on the radio.
Yeah, no, that's how we used to hear it too.
Yeah.
WOBM FM.
All right. Well, that's about it, Cutter. Thank you so much for your insight and your input.
Thank you.
And did Kitchener
All right,
wind up
Cutsy.
winning the other night when Josh went?
Yeah, it was a shutout. It
Oh,
was
good.
actually 90s night, but they didn't wear their 90s jerseys.
Well, 90s were pretty good to me.
Yeah, they were good to the Rangers. I mean, Stanley Cup.
That's right.
Yeah,
All
Leafs,
right.
Leafs probably will have 60s nights because that's the last good decade they were playing. They got.
Okay.
Brother. Yeah. Oh, me. The most hated man on BSU.
No, you're not.
Not at all.
Would we
Bullcrap.
visit the most hated man?
Oh,
Right.
You hate more than me in the group.
I don't know. I gotta go.
1,900 people.
Good night, Cutsy.
Good night, Gutsy.
All right. Is that enough?
Yes.
It's 2 hours and 10 minutes. We were on time tonight.
We were on time.
We were at 7 o'clock. We were an on-time departure tonight.
You guys are cracking me up in this chat room. All right. I have to say this has been informative. It was a whimsical trip around the worldwide globe of Ranger information and infotainment.
Yes, it was. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Thank you, guys. You cracked me up. You contributed. You were fantastic as always.
The Patrick Kane thing comes through. We'll probably, I don't know,
maybe we'll do a short
another show for you guys or something. We'll fit something in.
Yeah, we'll do a short show.
All right. Eddie, always a pleasure.
Once again, put it in the books.
That's right. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
Let's go, Rangers. Let's beat the Flyers. The
Yes, sir.
Flyers. Ugh.